Kaczmarek of Poland makes it gold for her nation.
Once again, Kaczmarek takes the gold medal in the final few seconds of a race.
Natalia Kaczmarek of Poland, very consistent. Silver medalist 2 years ago and World Championship silver medalist in Budapest last year. She has plenty of relay medals too. Now watch second to right, Klaver. Will she do the usual blast off? Kaczmarek looks like she's gone off quickly too in the red and white. They're third from right. Natalia chasing hard, nice and steady with those long Irish legs. And also going well at the moment is Nielsen. She's committed well through the first 150 metres. Kaczmarek possibly leading. She's up on Klaver, who seems to have judged this one better. Is she saving something for the second half? Look at Natalia closing up, gradually eating into the gap between herself and the Pole. Kaczmarek being passed now by Natalia. This is the battle for gold down the home straight. The rest of them swimming behind. Klaver coming through for third place. But this is the battle. Kaczmarek has the years in her legs, the strength and the experience, and she nails it there. But look at the gap behind them. 48.98 for Kaczmarek. It's a massive personal best. Exactly half a second than she's ever run before. Kaczmarek of Poland makes it gold for her nation. A proud, proud nation who are so experienced at 400-metre running and training. A lot of knowledge there. Natalia, a brilliant silver for Ireland. Threw everything at it. Couldn't quite have the strength on this occasion through the last 50 metres. Fifth 2 years ago, second today. What will she do in a couple of years' time? And the bronze going to Klaver, but a long way back.
Wonderful. A silver in 2022, upgraded to gold. World-class running, Tim. I cannot emphasise enough, going under 49 seconds is outstanding. What another brilliant 400 final.
1 leg to go. Ardant, who was some way back in 4th, 5th place, saved something to the last, but fumbled with the baton a bit to Brossier. So that allows Anna Pollinari of Italy a clean run through. Agard looks to be hurting there. Hope he's okay. So Italy, France, Great Britain, Portugal have dropped back, and then the Polish. Round this final bend. Pollinari still for Italy, Brossier, and then Macaulay for Great Britain. But they've all got to watch for Natalia Kaczmarek. Inside the Stadion Slaski, in front of a home crowd. Kaczmarek surely round the outside, all the way into lane 3. Perhaps it was inevitable as Poland take victory in the final event in 3:12.17.
Stadium came to life. The noise was roaring. Natalia Kaczmarek down the track. She set her 400-metre personal best here last year. She was good in the individual, perhaps getting on terms with Femke Bol was beyond many people this weekend in the individual event. But Natalia Kaczmarek was cool and calm under pressure for the Polish squad. They are Olympic champions, and they've shown their class here in winning this A race.
Yeah, look, I mean, ultimately, it was a grandstand finish. The Olympic champions, Poland, they didn't have a full strength quartet, but it still made it absolutely brilliant. This could be won by a whisker. 2 Germans, the Czech athlete Vondrova, Kaczmarek, but some outside contenders as well. Buhlmann has gone off like a rocket in lane 3. Now settling into her rhythm. Vondrova on her outside. You can see just how much that gap has decreased. Obviously looking pretty strong on the inside. Pretty congested there on the outside. Nelly Schmidt, the German, 52.77 this year. Vondrova through the centre though. Who's going to challenge her down the home straight? Will she have it all her own way? Buhlmann trying to chase. Vondrova holding her form well from the chasing Kaczmarek right at the death. Kaczmarek, my goodness me, hands to her mouth and shrieking in celebration as we wait for confirmation. It's gold for Poland. Well, it seemed to take an age down the home straight as Bondrova closed on that victory. But the Polish athlete, Natalia Kaczmarek, who was 7th in Grosseto, is the gold medalist for Poland.
Kaczmarek is waiting for Poland. Hannah Williams has the baton. Oh, Liverpool just falls over. All okay, everything under control. Hannah Williams has the baton, and just look at how she's gone out here. Exactly what you need to do in the 4x4. Not giving Kaczmarek too much of a sniff. Experience shown by Hannah Williams, who is part of the Great Britain team that won bronze at the World Indoor Championships in Birmingham last year. But now Kaczmarek, we know she has a fast finish. 150 metres to go. Brezina, both her parents Olympic champions. The European under-20 gold medalist. How will she go here? Germany trying to fight for a medal also. Look at France also. Hannah Williams beginning to tire. Kaczmarek is closing. Once again, Kaczmarek takes the gold medal in the final few seconds of a race. What a championships for her. The experience of running in a Polish quartet that run a European senior gold. And Poland are an absolute force to be reckoned with in the women's 4x4.
This is the last changeover. So Hannah Williams, well, there might have been a case for obstruction if the Poles hadn't have come home with the gold medal. It would have been a bit debatable, but nevertheless, Hannah Williams tying up, but Kaczmarek timed her finish to perfection. A sub-53-second last lap for Kaczmarek really teed it up for the Poles. And the Poles take the gold.
Camblor has drifted back a little bit, but it's going to be Poland who hand over in front. And Breck, who's away. Lena Nielsen, who had such a good 400 metres hurdles victory. So it's down to these two teams. Poland and Great Britain, Northern Ireland. Well, Kaczmarek's got a metre on Nielsen. Italy's still in there with Lukudu. Italy third at the moment, about 5 metres back on the leading pair, but it's Kaczmarek, followed by Nielsen. Nielsen now trying to battle back, get up on the shoulder. This is going to be a duel down the home straight. Nielsen trying to claw back the advantage of Kaczmarek, but Kaczmarek has run a very, very astute race and pulls away again over those final 40 metres. A 3-metre win for Poland, with Great Britain, Northern Ireland taking second place and Italy third. Terrific battle, but once again Poland justified their role as favourites in a 4x400 metres on the continental stage. 3:26.37 for Poland. Well, that was an exhilarating penultimate track event, and Poland.
Here is the fastest Polish athlete on times. Kaczmarek was the first Polish athlete sub 50 seconds in 38 years. Hasn't quite mastered her individual potential in the major championships. Couldn't make that final. Bukowiecka did though. And they're off. It's like a fast start from Anna Bukowiecka of Poland, just working her way up to try and get on terms with Femke Bol. Femke Bol said it's a totally different stride, pattern and judgment of effort when there's no barriers in the way. Bukowiecka was gaining ground on Femke Bol, but I feel like Femke Bol is just getting into her running as we hit the 200-metre mark. The graphic in the corner indicating that Lieke Klaver of the Netherlands is in the lead at the moment. Lieke Klaver so often strong through the first 200, and she does supremely well at finishing it off nowadays. The last couple of years have seen Lieke Klaver go from strength to strength. She did the national record in Oregon, but she had to relinquish that to Femke Bol. Femke Bol at the moment powering away. Kaczmarek holding on to second. The young Adeleke of Ireland could be in the bronze medal position, but she's fading ever so slightly. It is going to be a win for Femke Bol. 49.44. She goes even faster than she did in Silesia. What a time from Femke Bol. We knew that could be coming. She was sub-49 split in the mixed relay in Oregon. And 49.44, Femke Bol.
Kaczmarek is always such a fast finisher, half a second behind as you can see there, but another very strong performance from her.
Hi, I'm Natalia Bukowiecka. Sign up now to the European Athletics YouTube channel.